Well, this is my space. When you move all the clothes to your chair, I've never grew out of that. Take a look at that. Ugh.
I can say this is the first reload that we had to hire a maid for, and we still have a lot of cleanup to do. But it's all gonna be worth it. On to the best part.
Welcome to your reloaded room.
Oh my God. Welcome back, Reload fans. Zack TTG here. I'm a YouTuber, content creator, and you may have already seen me with 2 Hyper 100 Thieves. I'm also a huge fan of awesome looking rooms, as you can see. See, as someone who loves creating content, I can tell you firsthand, it's way easier to stay in the streaming game if you've got the right setup. And that's what we're all about here, finding fans with a passion for gaming and a need for a major upgrade. So we're back at it. This is Reload My Room. On today's episode, we're doing some serious cleanup, but it's all gonna be worth it because this aspiring actor, host, and activist deserves a space to chase his passions. As always, we're gonna add some dope design touches and equipment to blow this young man's mind. It's time to meet my man, Nathan Ng.
My name is Nathan Ng. Who are you guys? Sorry. My name is Nathan Ng, and I am an actor, a comedian, and a gamer. And we are in my apartment. So I'm an actor, but I went to college for economics and finance. I have 2 degrees that I'm not really using. At least it still helps me in the business knowing that I'm economically and financially screwed. I wanted to go into acting because it's a huge passion of mine. Acting didn't feel like a job. I've also appeared in some pretty big gaming channels, do voiceover for this YouTube channel called Pro Guides. It makes guides for video games. You guys may see me play League of Legends a lot.
The reason this game is so appealing is because there's always so many different champions and different ways to win, and every game is completely different.
So I've been gaming for longer than I could remember. When I really dived into it, we had a PS2. That was so long ago. Halo 3 with them a lot. All my friends, oh my goodness. League of Legends is the longest thing I've been committed to for about 10 years now.
Thank you so much for following. Watch me die to Krugs.
How would I describe my social media platform? Not sure, but a lot of people would say cringe. And on my stream, it's been about 10 months since I've started streaming. Typical stream probably goes talk to everybody for the first hour.
Yo, what's up everybody? How you guys doing today? I actually had such a weird day today. I
probably complain about how single I am. Probably give dating advice that I'm definitely not fit for. Then I go into the games. We have a lot of fun there. I have this jump scare thing that people always play, and which I don't even like. I think my audience just likes watching me being tortured. So that's always fun. My university was really small, so everybody was trying to make a name for themselves. In fact, I would say it's like high school 2.0. No matter how much I tried to fit in, I just didn't really feel like I was welcomed. Microaggressions, somebody's like, hey, you're attractive for an Asian. I'm like, ooh, just stop. And the first part, I had a whiteboard of all these goals I wanted to accomplish before I graduated college, making sure that people felt welcomed and didn't feel like how I did in my freshman year. One of the avenues for doing that was ASU, which is Asian Student Union. I was like, I want to be the president of that club one day, making sure that nobody felt alienated just for who they were. So to carry on my work from the Asian Student Union, I try making my space and my stream just a very welcoming environment. I've grown a lot through those experiences, and I want to share those experiences with those people who are still figuring it out. Inspire others to do what they love. The job I do is quite literally priceless, and I'm okay with it. Yo, what's up, guys? Yeah, come on in. So there's a lot of challenges with my setup. My place is such a huge mess that you could see literally everything I do in the background. Well, this is my space. Let me go show you guys around. Right off the bat, we have my drum set that's been pretty dusty because I don't really play these with the neighbors around. I got a lightsaber for, show people that I'm kind of cool. Yeah, this is my bed. You walk into my house, you see the setup, but you also see my bed. I sleep on my couch, which I have to always put back in sometimes for the stream to kind of make it look better. So it's very tedious. When you move all the clothes to your chair, I've never grew out of that. So, just take a look at that.
Nathan's such a standout guy, but his room clearly has some issues. Ugh.
Living in a studio, it's very difficult to make my place look polished. In fact, before my stream, when I cared a little bit more, was I would always put the bed back and then move this coffee table so it looks like an emptier space. It serves as a purpose for me to put all my things on. Here's all the stuff. You could even see my scripts, scissors for, you know, when I need to cut ties from toxic relationships. I do know how to hide things from the frame, but that just means that there's clutter where nobody else really gets to see except for you guys. So you're special to me.
A new ruling table will save him a ton of time, and it serves another huge purpose, but we'll get to that later.
Right over here, this is my prized possession. This is my setup. I have 2 monitors, and actually one of them was gifted to me from one of my viewers, which I am super thankful for and grateful for. And as you guys can see, there are just lights everywhere that I don't know how to fully utilize for my self-tapes. I turn on my monitor and I put on my other monitor for the white light too. I'm super bad at lighting. The wires are everywhere. Nothing bothers me more than things touching my feet. If I could have some wire management, maybe I could manage my life. So I do everything in my space, right? I make all my content in this space. Noise is a really big problem because my job revolves around voiceovers and stuff like that. Speaking of audio, the neighbors would talk, the kids would run around, and it would mess up with the audio and I had to start over. And the thing I would change the most is like, I want to be able to record and do my voiceovers without, you know, using a freaking pillow. I do bother people with my screams at night. They think it's night terrors. It's just terrifying games.
Oh shit! My bad.
I have as much space as I do only because I don't have a dining table. So when I eat at my table, I have to unplug my keyboard every single time and then just eat on my mouse pad. This is not a plate and I'm kind of tired of eating on this mouse pad. These are drawers. They're supposed to go on my desk. I'm having trouble trying to figure out how to properly utilize them. They say that you're most productive in a clean environment. I agree. So most of the time I'm not very productive. So this is like a bachelor's kitchen. The dishes are generally done, but don't look too closely. This is, I thought was super brilliant. I don't have a lot of space to do auditions here, so I installed curtains. This is where I make a lot of my content. I just wish that I chose something with more design sensibility. That just applies to the whole space. I need something to, a theme.
With Nathan being a huge gamer, accenting with some fire decor is an easy must.
I call my my viewers the Ingdom, the K is silent. The viewers I have are so amazing. I don't even call them viewers. I think they're more like friends and supporters, but they never fail to mention at least once per stream how dirty my kitchen is or how disgusting the background is. All right, but you don't have to always call out my kitchen literally every single stream. It's fine. I'm okay. People don't know this, but the reason I make a lot of these videos in my car is because this place is disgusting. If I could reload my room, I could do everything efficiently. Continue to show my passions, my hobbies, and the things I love to do in the background. And that's really important when it comes to streaming, when it comes to acting, and when it comes to content creation. I just really need some help.
Nathan looks like he's got a lot going for him, including dust. And I think the little extra nudge of having a polished setup would bring him a bit more confidence, comfort, and less slack from his friends. I'm gonna call him up.
Hello?
What up, Nathan? It's Zack TTG.
Yo, Zack, the Zack TTG, what's up, man?
Listen, man, I love what you're doing with your streams, but I feel like a new setup's in order. What do you say we come and reload your room?
I would say yes. I mean, wait, seriously?
All right, man. Well, we're ready to get to work, so we're gonna start heading your way. We'll see you soon.
This isn't a joke, right? Is this real? Let's get it. Let's do it.
Like with any reload, there's always a load in and clean out phase. Let's get this old thing out of here. Ugh. But look, y'all, Nathan put us to work. There was some major cleanup to do. Some dusting, some wiping.
Nathan, we love you, buddy, but I can say this is the first reload that we had to hire a maid for, and we still have a lot of cleanup to do.
I mean, I even did your dishes, bro.
This is my third load, Nathan. You gotta learn how to do dishes, bro.
Also, I just kind of mopped, you know, with a mop. Super simple item at the store, literally any store. I think they even sell them at gas stations. Nathan, mop and dust. As Nathan takes his acting seriously, we figured we should as well.
Nathan mentioned to us in his interview that he's a voice actor. He's also very loud, so he gets a lot of complaints from his neighbors. We went ahead and threw up some sound paneling here to kind of dampen the sound, also make his voice sound better. We couldn't paint the walls, so we went ahead and used his favorite colors to kind of give him an accent wall as well. We also added this hutch over here because not only does it look good, but it's also very functional. You guys know he needed help with organization, so there's some drawers and stuff down here that he can use for storage. You're welcome, Nathan.
Over to his desk. Nathan gets a ton of use out of this space. He streams, he games, he does voiceover, and he even dines on his mouse pad.
We went ahead and bought him a brand new desk, so out with the old, in with the new. You guys saw the tiny desk that Nathan had before. We've replaced that with a bigger, better desk. We got it in an L shape so that we could utilize this space over here on the side. He can still eat at his desk if he wants to. Also, second level storage up here to put all his extra stuff. We've also replaced the old lighting that he had before, these giant soft boxes, with a brand new high quality Elgato ring light and some accent panel lights, which are way smaller, way more efficient, and just look better. I think you're ready for your close-up, Nathan. Moving on to the gear on top of the desk, HyperX has hooked it up with some brand new peripherals. We got a new keyboard and a headset right here, wrist support. Nathan, we got you covered here at the keyboard and over here at the mouse pad.
And you know the cable management game is always on point with the crew.
A huge obstacle with a studio apartment is obviously storage. Now, we've all had these collapsible storage bins in our lives. We've replaced those with these stowaway ottomans.
We really wanted to create space any way we could. That becomes way easier when you build in some new storage that doubles as furniture.
Freeing up floor space and opening up a lot more room for activities. Of course, we had to add some finishing touches to the desk. My boy Nathan, huge Resident Evil fan, so we got a couple fun pieces here. He's also a big Halo fan. Master Chief, functional cell phone holder.
As always, we're on top of the mood lighting.
So we threw in some backsplash lighting behind the television.
As we always want to ensure there's a personal touch to any reload, we leaned into Nathan's fandom of the character Nightwing. The design team really outdid themselves.
We went ahead and got him this Nightwing statue here. We also got him a custom-made Nightwing symbol for up on the wall that lights up as well. And this over here, it's Reload. You know we got tricks up our sleeves, but we'll get to that a little bit later.
Now, for what's easily gonna be Nathan's biggest game changer. His living room is doing double duty. He's constantly gotta move this huge coffee table to pull out his bed. Luckily, the design team knew exactly what to build to help him out.
New coffee table's done, storage drawers on this side, sliding door on this side. This one's on wheels, a lot more functional than the old coffee table that he had, which, as you can see, barely moves. No wonder the guy ate at his desk.
With the Reload team wrapping it up, it's an exciting time.
Now, as a final touch, we freed up a lot of space with that new rolling coffee table. We went ahead and got him this beautiful rug with his favorite color. Now, he is in an apartment, so this rug adds some functionality by dampening sound on these hardwood floors as well. The place is looking amazing. I think this reload's done. On to the best part. I'm gonna go grab Nathan.
Coming up next.
Zack.
Nathan, what's
meet
up,
you, man.
buddy?
How you doing?
All right, Nathan, I won't keep you waiting any longer. It's the moment you've been waiting for.
Okay.
Keep them closed. Right here.
Okay.
All right, Nathan. Welcome to your reloaded room.
Zack.
Nathan,
to
what's
meet you,
up,
man.
buddy?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Doing good. I'm doing good. I'm super excited for
You
this.
excited? Well, don't
Yeah.
get too excited yet. You still got to check out the reload. But before we get into that, do you have any expectations leading up to it?
I just know it's gonna be a big improvement. Hopefully, a desk I could eat at. That's
That's all you care about?
That's all I really care about. Yeah.
What are you hoping to see?
Honestly, probably just a nice place to work. I do everything in my living room. Like if I could do voiceovers, create content, and just have that productive space. When you're creating content in a cleaner environment,
It does make a difference.
It does make it. I'm so excited. Like honestly, I'm super excited for it.
All right, Nathan, I won't keep you waiting any longer. It's the moment you've been waiting for. Your reloaded room awaits. You want to check it out?
Let's get it, dude.
Get it, man.
Okay.
Keep them closed. Keep
Okay.
them closed. Right here.
Okay.
All right, Nathan. Welcome to your reloaded room.
Holy cow!
What the heck? It's so clean. It's so clean. I'm honestly so speechless. There's like
Can't even
there's
talk right
like
now.
carpet. There's carpet. I'm speechless. Is my sword and
Swords
lightsaber
are
up
up here,
there?
man.
You guys did my dishes?
His reaction was great, man. He was so blown away. And I know we've been working on Nathan's room for a few days, but it's even blowing my mind how spruced up it is. You can eat off the floor instead of your desk, Nathan. No, I'm just playing. Please don't do that.
All right, Nathan, now that you've seen it, why don't we take you on a little tour and show you everything we did.
Please.
So as you already noticed, we went ahead and hung your swords up on the wall. Couple of bucks, couple of hooks,
Wow.
makes a huge difference.
The sword right there, that one's Genji from one of my favorite games, Overwatch.
Yeah.
The lightsabers, I think that's Darth Vader's. Really cool.
You gotta have a lightsaber.
You gotta have the lightsaber.
Gotta have a
Everything.
lightsaber.
Yeah.
Moving on down here to this red rug. One of your favorite colors, red.
Oh, yes.
Now, you're gonna notice your coffee table's missing, but we'll get to that later. But this carpet doesn't just look good, there's also a function to it. It dampens the sound from your hardwood floors.
Well,
Yeah.
is that like a special rug, or is that, or does that,
Just a rug?
all rugs do that?
All rugs do that.
Cool.
Aren't you a voice actor? How do you?
What?
Okay.
Moving on.
Moving on over here to the storage. Stowaway ottomans for you.
Love
now you
it.
had those foldable storage compartments.
Yeah.
These here.
Wasn't trying to impress anybody.
Well, now you can without
Now I
even
can.
trying.
Dude, that's so sick.
We got two
Yeah.
of those, so they
Wow.
look great, and you can put all your stuff inside of them.
That's amazing. These have
Yeah.
way more integrity than my last relationship.
Absolutely.
One of those things you can't sit on, you know?
You can sit
You
on
can,
them.
quite
Yeah.
literally.
They're pretty sturdy. Moving on to the desk, we replaced that old rickety thing that you had. Bought you a brand new L-shaped desk. Utilized this space over here that you weren't using. Added some shelving up here. I know you're a huge Resident Evil fan.
Yes, a Jill Valentine rubber ducky.
Jill
Is
Valentine.
it functional?
Yeah, you can take it in the bathtub with you. I knew you were
Cool.
gonna ask that.
Oh, okay.
We know you're a Halo fan.
Oh, no freaking way.
Phone holder.
Who thought of that? That's the
Amazing,
cool-
right?
Nice. And I mean, I could eat here with, finally.
Yeah, you got
have a
space to eat here, and you don't have to eat on your mouse pad. This right here, not just a clock, it's a Bluetooth speaker, and you can display custom digital art on there.
So you know, when it's time to listen to music, you got both.
That was a good one. You're not getting
Thanks.
a laugh though.
That's fine.
Funko Pops stay in the box, okay? I'm just
That's
making
a
sure
weird
you know,
thing,
man.
yeah.
$45 in the box, $5 out of the box.
Yep.
Don't take them out of the box.
As if I would ever play with Funko Pops outside of the box.
Keep them in the box.
Cool.
All right.
Yep.
For the main part of the setup, we'll start from the ground up. I know cable management can be a headache.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
We went ahead and took care of that for you. We got everything nice and neat, tucked away, hidden, and comes down here
looks
into
so
this
clean.
cable box.
Way
Much cleaner, right?
Yeah. So cool.
Looks great. Now HyperX hooked it up with some new peripherals.
Oh,
we
good.
got a headset here.
Is this wireless?
I believe so. and a
wow.
hook right here so you always know where they're at. You
I
got a
really love
place
this
for 'em
hook.
to go. You like that?
Yeah, that's a good call.
Brand new HyperX keyboard.
Yeah. Oh wow. Can
Mouse pad. Don't use this as a dinner plate anymore, please.
I won't.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
My old mouse pad was kind of disgusting. but
Yeah,
Now
I
can
saw
kind of-
it. We threw it away. Moving on to your lighting, we replaced those giant soft boxes that you had with some brand new Elgato lights. We got the
Oh,
ring
they
light
look-
here, we got the key light over here. Clamps right there, and then your camera's here. You can tilt it however you need to. Super
Okay.
portable. You can move this around wherever you need to on your desk, anywhere in the
Great
apartment.
for the auditioning and content creation. honestly.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
exactly.
perfect.
Custom foam sound paneling.
Oh yeah, those
All
are
right.
the first things I've noticed when I walked in.
You needed that. We
Yeah.
heard you got some noise complaints. I know you're a pretty loud guy. And we wanted to add some pizzazz, but also keep it functional.
What I really like about all of this is like it's mixing fashion and function. Perfect.
Moving on over here, we added this hutch. One of the biggest things that we wanted to do for you was just add more storage. All kinds of stuff in here. There's a
Fantastic.
drawer.
And
we
it-
got some cabinets down there. The glass, so you can kind of have stuff tucked away, but still display it.
Wow, I didn't realize I still owned some of this stuff. I'm a mess.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you agreed on that one way too quickly.
Now for the kitchen. We cleaned it.
Yeah, a lot.
All right.
You guys did my dishes and
We also got you a little surprise. This guy right here. Learn how to use it, man.
what is? Do you plug it in or?
Coming up next.
Got another surprise for you.
I won't try anything funny.
I'm super excited to bring my friends and people here because, I mean, this space is just so amazing.
I won't try anything funny. What are you doing, man? What is even...
All right, open your eyes and turn around.
What the heck? No freaking way. What? That's a green screen.
Brand new portable Elgato green screen. It's gonna be perfect for your auditions, man.
Yeah, and content creation and maybe even integrate
Even
into
for your
the
stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. No more curtains.
Yeah, no more curtains.
Moving over here to your bedroom/living room, we went ahead and added some pizzazz.
Oh my God. Yo,
win.
what?
Got some backsplash
Wait, where did that
lighting.
even come from?
It's hidden. It's just supposed to be a glow.
Yeah, I mean, for nice mood lighting, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And then
Nice.
step over here.
Some nice ambiance.
Now this area, you like to just throw your clothes wherever, so we cleaned it up, made the space a little more presentable.
Thank you
And
for
we
that.
got you a very high quality Nightwing statue.
Yeah, holy cow.
Up above him, we got the Nightwing symbol and
It lights up.
it lights up.
Freaking lights up. Are you kidding me? That is so dope.
Now before I get to the final thing, I
Yeah.
need you to have a seat on the couch for me.
Sure, dude.
Now, your brand new coffee table.
It's so clean.
We've got some storage under here.
What?
These drawers over here on this side as well. The best thing about this, we know that this doubles as your bed. So when you get ready to go to bed
This
at
is
night,
also a bed.
and no, but it does just roll right out of the way.
Oh, that's so fantastic. A lot better.
Pretty cool. Now, before the last thing, I gotta set the mood.
For what? Oh my.
A reload staple, LEDs all around.
Wow, the mood has been set.
How you feeling?
I feel like a real TikToker right now.
Now, before your reload is complete, I got one last thing.
What?
Your first post-reload meal, not at your desk.
So this is what you're setting the mood for, huh?
Cheers, man.
Tastes like a successful reload.
Sure does.
For my acting career, this is definitely just the biggest step in the right direction. My neighbors are definitely gonna enjoy and appreciate this soundproofing because we get to go. I'm super excited to bring my friends and people here because, I mean, this space is just so amazing. I'm just excited for them to see everything.
Nathan's such a great guy, and we just saw the potential that he had to do even greater things. And it kind of begs the question, why do we reload at all? But there's people out there that are just amazing people like Nathan. Reloading their space just gives them that platform to propel them to the next level.
All right, Nathan, now that you've seen it, your room fully reloaded, what was your first thought?
Dude, I don't know where to start, man. And
There's
that's
so many things.
that's a good thing if I can't decide what my favorite thing is, because everything here is just amazing. Is that a cop-out answer?
No.
Okay.
What do you think your favorite addition is?
Oh, hands down the Swifter, what is it?
You don't know how to use it anyway.
I
worry
don't know
about
what it is, yeah.
One of our favorite things about you is all the work that you've done with the ASU, the open community that you've created on your stream. How do you think this reload is gonna impact that moving forward?
I guess when it comes to building this space for a place for conversations to flow is so important. It really means a lot that you guys gave me this amazing opportunity.
That's beautiful, man.
Thank you.
It was an honor reloading your room.
Amen.
Appreciate the opportunity. One last question. You trying to play some games?
Dude, you know I am. I mean, you set up the lighting, you clean up the house, you got me dinner.
Maybe we could like stream together or something.
It's a date.
Absolutely.
Just let me know. Shoot me
Let's
a
do it,
text.
man.
Yeah, dude, what's up?
What's good, bro?
Hey.
Hey, you ready to play some games on that new setup?
Dude, you know I am, man. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Let's get it, bro. Whew, what an episode, y'all. A room reloaded, an apartment dusted. I even got some gaming in with our awesome guests. We did a lot this episode, but now we need your help. Comment down below who you think we should reload next, and we'll see you next time. Peace.